So we're here with the Würth Elektronik. So right here. So hello. So who are you?
Hi, my name is Lorandt Fölkel from Würth Elektronik. I am developing engineering for energy harvesting devices, and Würth Elektronik is a manufacturer of passive components. Today we have here a bunch of different demo kits. So one from Analog Devices and Silicon Labs, which is demonstrate energy harvesting for vibration, solar, and thermoelectric. And
so where's the energy harvester here?
Well, we have here a thermoelectric generator where I can put my hand and just by my body temperature start to power a 50 megahertz processor just using my body temperature. It's a very simple thermoelectric generator.
Is it the ARM Cortex M0 something? M0
ARM
Plus?
Cortex M3 with a 50 megahertz processor. You can see now it's running on Celsius, or I can switch for Fahrenheit as well.
How long will it last?
Well, on the back side is a 100 microfarad capacitor bank, and that was the reason why you need a little bit to charge up. And
this there?
Yeah, this ceramic capacity bank, when it's empty, then it's running again on nothing. But
nice. How long it will last right now?
Well, it depends on the refresh rate. Right now it's a refresh rate of every 20 milliseconds. So if I go down, it can run for hours. If I go
for hours, just touching a little bit.
Yes, because it's grabbing something like already 20 milliwatts, and 20 milliwatts is a lot because the processor himself in the deep sleep mode is just consuming 150 nanoamp. This is the first generation. The second generation, using also ARM Cortex M3 core, but he has built in a RF module where you can grab all this information with the Bluetooth, with a dongle on the laptop, and you can transmit all the data by wireless. So the processor himself, the same die, have also the RF module. We have an e-ink display on it, where you can see when I will switch on, you can see what is happening there. First time it will start to boot, and then it will tell you it will running on which chip. Right now it's running on the LTC30T30, running on primary battery because there's no energy harvesting connected right now, but then you can connect solar panels or also thermoelectric generators as well, or just a very simple piezoelectric, also like this.
Whoa.
And now it can tell you here on the display, you can see it changed to the piezoelectric because solar was not available. The light maybe from your projector, it will be also powering enough. And the customer have the opportunity to use this expansion kit. He doesn't need to buy another chip or another processor. He just put his own sensor, whatever here on this expander kit. This is a shield board we tell, and just connect above him, and then he can just disconnect the main power from the power supply, and he can try his own development kit.
This is like the Raspberry Pi connectors or something? Arduino?
Similar, but this is not compatible with Raspberry because his own protocol and his own stuff.
To do like other sensors or other things?
Yes, because you can do different application. Here I have an application with the Texas Instrument chip, and this is with indoor light. It's an indoor solar light which is measuring also the light intensity, measuring the air pressure, the temperature, the humidity, and even is giving the information to the e-ink display like here, how much current it's grabbing right now, what is the power, what is the voltage, what is the temperature, and you can see as soon you move your light more to right hand, you will get much more energy on the current. Here you can see now you are generating already 600 microamps with your light, and this is just a simple LED.
Is this the Würth solar panel?
No, from Würth, it's only just a passive component. Like
which one?
The capacitor, the inductors, the small ferrites. This is coming from Würth. All the connectors, the switch is coming from Würth Elektronik. You can see this is a very, very tiny small choke here, which is yes.
What does that do?
This is just for storage the energy.
But energy storage, analog or what?
It's to storage the energy for from the solar to make a DC-DC conversion. And now I can show you something much more spectacular. This is a completely DC-DC converter, which is containing the input capacitor, output capacitor, the inductor, and the controller himself. This is a completely solution on one very, very tiny small package.
It does. What did you say? Many things in one?
A DC-DC converter. a completely solution for converting like 5 volt to 3.3 volt.
Is that the smallest in the world?
Yes. The highest density, the smallest right now in the world.
Are you the leader in this kind of technology?
I would not say like we are the leader, but this is a development which is quite very tiny and small, and I don't see anybody else right now on the market who have.
Where would you
something.
put this?
You know, if you have like a smartwatch and you don't have enough space inside, or you make a small tiny sensor, or you're doing electronic where space is very limited, and you don't have enough, I would say, space to make a DC-DC converter, this is the right solution. And can be powered up to 1 amp. So right now it's a 600 milliamp on the market, and the 1 amp will become to the Elektronika at latest. Is right now in development or reliability tests.
And
So
here you have a whole bunch of other solutions.
there are some other solutions with much higher power. We can go up to 6 amp, even to 10 amp. It's a transformer solution as well with 4 kilovolt or 1.5 kilovolt, or just you can see different packages here, a SIP package or BGA package or
And on this wall over there, you're talking about all the energy harvesting solutions that's going on.
Correct. With our solution, you can make an electronic device which is running autonomously, or if you use a battery, like a backup battery, you can extend the lifetime even up to 15 years or even more.
What does that mean? Like, is it a solar panel that lasts so long? What do you mean 15 years?
Like if you have a backup battery, you know, you have a temperature sensor for indoor, and with a indoor solar, or with a thermoelectric, you can extend the lifetime of this backup battery. So the backup battery will acting only when you have no light or you have no temperature difference.
So you have a backup battery solution.
No, we are offering with the analog device together kind of power management. Then it can be used for 15 years or longer, backup battery usage.
Nice. And down here you're talking about the development kits.
This is the development kit which you saw before,
Yeah.
with the RF module.
And this is some other energy harvesting.
No, all this containing for this new generation of names, Gleanergy. If you go to our website, we-online.com/Gleanergy, you can find all this application note, even the schematics and all this description. Gleanergy. Glean, like collecting, Gleanergy. That's Gleanergy.
All right. So what do you think about the IDTechEx Show?
Well, I'm not first time here. I'm think a 6th time here in IDTechEx, and I'm very satisfied. I like this show. I was also in Santa Clara exhibition and Berlin from the beginning on, and so it's a good one. It's a very specific for energy harvesting and all this printed electronics. So it's quite very nice.